So now that the Putin-Biden summit has concluded in Geneva, not much can be said other than the fact that Putin absolutely destroyed Biden in the previous discussions. He has positioned himself clearly as the stronger man of the two. Western media has been rooting for Joe Biden as if he's like Rocky or something going into the ring against Putin. Putin, though, I believe, must have a knack for reading people because he could tell from the get-go just how weak and incompetent and inferior Biden is in comparison to him. In Geneva, the only thing of substance that was that our respective nations' ambassadors can now return to their diplomatic post. And because that's how bad relations were up until this point. The contrast as to how the media framed the summit and how they framed Trump when Trump went to go visit Putin in Helsinki in 2018 cannot be more distinct. John Brennan, the former head of the CIA and possible war criminal, said that the very act of Trump coming to Helsinki to meet with Putin in 2018 was an act of treason in and of itself. This time, the media has praised Biden as an American hero, even though nothing of substance was done. And the contrast between Putin and Biden cannot be more extreme. You see, when Trump when he was running for president said that he was going to punch Putin right in the mouth, that earned Putin respect. That earned his respect. This moralizing from the Biden administration, this does not earn Putin's respect or fear because Putin can read right through the sheer hypocrisy of the administration and the sheer hypocrisy of U.S. foreign policy and on so-called human rights. He knows where the country is heading, Mr. Putin. He understands that America is a declining empire on the verge of collapse. And he knows that we're living in exactly what Huxley predicted in a brave new world run by heartless technocrats. I just think it's very clear just how much the media industrial complex isn't important and in cahoots with the military industrial complex. They will not support any candidate or any politician who runs for any political office unless they are in the business of perpetuating global war against the world to promote the military industrial complex. This is part of the reason, many reasons why they oppose Trump so much, because he is against the military industrial complex, against neoconservatism. Biden is a warmonger. He is a hawk. He supports imperialism. He is a liberal imperialist. And I hope most of my listeners understand the terrible quagmire that these types of foreign wars puts us in, that the media would rather have us fight in because they have no stake in it. I mean, they know they're not at risk physically, body and soul. They know that they'll make out like thieves either way. So that's why we need to heed Mr. Putin's message about America and about where our country is heading.